Okay, so you end it, you press X and then just press end. It'll automatically upload it. So.
Bet.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. No KKK, no racist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. Hey, hey, no KKK, no racist. Hey, no racist USA. Hey, no KKK, no racist USA. No KKK, no racist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. Black Lives Matter! 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 I see one of them since Baptist Church, my God. There's like so many chants going on, and they all the truth. You can't be mad when all the chants are the truth. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! She had to go home, so I have to take the reins real quick. As you can see, we back at the Board of Education, San Diego. They think they ain't gonna hear us. They finna hear us. Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Oh shit, we finna have a party? Can I go? Oh, yes. Yeah. Let's go. Can I get one? You're the best. Be out here, water and snacks.
You have a mask when you come up here, please.
Mask up.
Make sure you put your mask on. There is water up here. Just grab some water, snacks, but make sure you have a mask on. So we got them. Thank you.
Yeah. Alright, I sat down, but I shouldn't have sat down. We in this thing, as you can see. You can see who live matter in this thing.
Water and snacks?
Oh, I love some. Thank you.
Water and snacks?
Oh, I got some right here, Queen.
There is water up here. Put your mask on before you come up here.
Oh, oops, I messed up. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Masks, they're masks. That are masks. But please make sure you have a mask on before you have water.
Yep. Making sure people safe. Making sure people having a good time. Look what happened when you come together. It's, look what happened when all these people have the same idea and they got to show you at the same time. You have organization. You got love. Yeah, I should probably shut up because they're going to start talking. But yeah, it's been a protest every day since George Floyd has died somewhere in America. Every day. Think about that. Oh, did I turn the camera around? Let me do that. Okay, there we go. I was trying to zoom in. You can't zoom in on YouTube? Okay, there we go. They got the police shooting kids. She just read police shooting kids for like 9 minutes of names. It was 98 names of kids that was killed by the police. Kids. They over there playing that jam though, little baby. Okay, they got the news here. I ain't gonna get on the news today. I'ma chill. I've been on the news like 3 times. I mean, twice already. They're gonna think I'm a... What did Q say? He said I'm gonna be a actor or something. Pay actor. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm on here. I'm also eating this popcorn at the same time, so my bad if the camera keep moving. We usually let Q do the camera, I do the talking, as you can tell. Look at all these people coming together in love. You see anybody here violent? They're angry. They're fed up. They tired. But nobody's violent. There's a difference. Who has the guns? How you scared of the people that don't got the guns? You're asking these goofy ass questions. You think taking the police will make the school safer? Why do you think we all sit outside, bro? They got water, snacks. This little popcorn bringing me to life, y'all. I ain't know I had to pull it back this far. Okay. Anyway, so Q had to leave, so I'm still here. But as you can see, there's hella people still here too. And they're about to have some speakers. They got food, water, the news over here asking goofy questions. This is awesome. Look at young people. Look at youth. Look what happens when young people come together. I got water, thank you. You did? Mm-hmm. I'm making sure ain't nobody thirsty. Look at that. Look at all them people. People in their cars. Look at this. This isn't political, G. This is people's lives. My bad, I didn't mean to mess up. I accidentally clicked something. Trying to read the messages, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't see none of the messages, sorry. Bad, y'all. If y'all can't hear me, oh well. Out here handing out chips. Look at God. They over there playing that other jam. You just can't hear it. The lyrics are, what a great man once said, fuck Donald Trump. Yes, thank you for agreeing. Those words were uttered by young Wyatt Giath. That is what we live by.
While y'all are waiting, you can do your census. There's a barcode on the back. Make sure your census is complete.
Okay. I ain't know nothing about that. Help me, San Diego. Make sure you represent it. Relax and wait on it. Let me flip this over. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we in San Diego. We in March. I don't know how many miles, but I got the miles in today. Like I was saying earlier, man, I'm out here. We out here getting cardio, trying to make a difference. I don't even got to go to the gym no more, because I'm fighting for justice. God is good. Look at that. No, but for real though, it's about action. Whatever action you can take. Sometimes you can't come out here and walk, but what conversations are you having? What are you doing to, in your community or your circle or your network, to change the idea or change the mold? My bad. I don't know where that girl with the bag of chips went though. I gotta find her. I need some chips. I also gotta find a bathroom, which I don't think is nowhere near here, so. Oh well. Sometimes you gotta mess up your bladder for justice. I'll just play it. Don't do that. Health is wealth. Keep your body as healthy as possible while I'm eating popcorn. That's because I need to eat something. As y'all know, we got up. For certain reasons, I had to throw my bed away. Q got his car stolen. It's just the way stuff happens. Did you just go get them chips over there? They just said got a bag over there. That shit. I'm finna go get me some of these chips. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get me some chips. Yep, food. And the boy had to get him some Doritos. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, you good. Hey, man, have fun at work. Don't work too hard. Okay. So you know I had to get me some Doritos. Because that's just how life works. Hold on, they finna have some people talking. Okay. My bad. I had to open my chips.
Then we transition to like speaking at your normal talking voice, right? So the last one, we yell it so loud that we can make you fucking building. Yay! Coming out of this land, you shake the colonization out of this land, okay? Yay! Chicago, you're gonna repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. We have nothing to lose but our chains. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
Alright, so let's break this one.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other.
Nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
I love you in this, girl. Mermaid, she is.
We must love each other and support each other.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other.
Gang, 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 gang. Mic check, mic check. Y'all can hear me? All right.
Appreciate you from Canada, G. For real. That's what's up. I see they over there doing the same thing. And they in Canada, they in UK, they in London.
It's right here.
Drake know what it is.
Now we are getting into the final rally. So now we are getting into the final rally.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves. Thank y'all so much for coming. We appreciate it. We really did something big today, and we couldn't have done it without all of you, so thank you for being here. So my name is Tati. I recently graduated from Madison High School here in San Diego, California, class of 2020. Yes. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I am one of the youth organizers. Graduated from San Diego Met High School, and I am also one of the youth organizers for DEFUND Police SD. I want to thank each and every one of you again for coming and supporting this movement. We're living in such unprecedented times in history where we will no longer accept systems of oppression. Black students deserve an equitable education where they feel safe, and today's march was just the start of our fight.
Saying hello to your goofy ass.
Yes, y'all did the damn thing, okay? Period, okay? This is what Black liberation looks like. Now, as we transition into the speaker portion of the rally, we want to introduce you to our roster of revolutionary, I said revolutionary ass speakers. Period. So we're gonna start with our amazing dope ass youth organizer and scholar, Naidawa Gachkut.
Please. This is youth organizers, y'all.
I appreciate that. Oh my God, sorry about that, guys. My name is Naidawa Gachkut. I am a Morris High School graduate from class of 2019. Do I have any Morris Tigers here? Do I have any? No?
She just graduated.
I see you. And I'm one of the youth organizers for the DEFUND School PB. And I appreciate you guys all for being here, but I have a quick question. How many of you guys are tired? Are you guys tired? I'm a little tired. But the thing is, I'm not only tired because I went to sleep at 4 a.m. and then I woke up at 9 so I could get ready to be here, but I'm tired of being a Black woman in America, and I'm tired of seeing Black people die. I'm tired of being a Black student, and I'm tired of the systematic oppression and racism that's always put against us. I'm tired of the people always looking at us as threats. I'm tired of the cops killing us. I'm absolutely exhausted, as much as my other Black peers here today are. So today I'm here to call on the School Board of Education, Cindy Martin, and her board to basically defund SCPD completely so they could pour those funds back into the students. Too often is criminality confused with mental health in our school systems. I went to Morris High School. All 4 years, I never felt like I was an actual high schooler. People have that high school experience. They go to school. They have a nice little boyfriend. No, the whole time, I had to look over my shoulder. Is it a cop? Is it a security guard? Is it administration? Who's going to come for me next? They had no idea what to do with students. They would put them in the office when they had in-school suspension and never give them actual tactics to go against, to fix their mental health and to fix whatever was going on with them. Mental health episodes were treated as if they were being criminals in the school. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for excessive force. There's no reason for me to walk into the school hallways and to see bodies being thrown on the ground by police forces. These are children. We are children. We are the future. So there's no reason why Black and Indigenous students should have the lowest retention rates when it comes to going to college. Why do we have the lowest rates? Counselors are always talking about how it's always about us. We're the ones who fill up the diversity numbers. We're the ones who are on the posters all the time. But when we come to the school, we're the ones who are treated with the less respect. Why is it that only Asian students are being put into AP classes and white students? Why is it that I can't have those opportunities? Why is that when I go to advanced classes, I'm the one that's looked at differently? There's no reason. There's no reason for me to be the only Black person in the room, to have to be the token Black girl, to have to be the one who has the white, put on the white voice. Hey guys, hey officer, don't hit him. Hey officer, don't kill him. Because of the fact that they look at me as a non-threat, because of the fact that I've assimilated to white culture. Fuck that.
Yeah.
There will be no justice and no peace until we get the change that we actually deserve within our school systems. If they're killing us within our communities, if our communities are heavily policed, if our communities are always bombed with just police forces all the time, why do we think that we should have them in our schools? What sense does it make to have them in our schools? The police chief said that they're there to protect us, but in all actuality, what are they doing? They were there so that we could prevent mass shootings, but I mean, Sandy Hook still happened. Parkland still happened. They still continue to happen. If your police office is down the street from me, why do you have to be on my campus and make me feel unsafe? There's no reason as to why in my community that I'm criminalized, but also in the school system I'm criminalized. Today, we are calling for change. Today, a coalition of youth, people your age, you guys look at us and you guys praise us and say you guys are doing such a great job. You guys are doing an amazing job. Do you think we want to be here? Do you think we want to fight for our lives? Do you think we want to tell you that our life matters? My life should matter the same way any white life matters. Any way the model minority life matters. My life should have the same amount of value. So until we get that, we will be on these streets. We will continue to protest. We will continue to call on these officers. We will continue to be part of the reform movements. And when Cindy Martin and her Board of Education decide that they actually want to implement these reforms, we want Black students, Indigenous students, and Brown students to be at the forefront of these changes. They cannot make these changes on our behalf. We have to be at the tables with them. So at the end of the day, no matter how exhausted I am, no matter how tired I am, I'm gonna still fight for my life and every other Black and brown life that goes to these schools. Because at the end of the day, we have to have people who speak for them. So I will be on these streets. I will be at this next protest. And if y'all don't want to be at it, that just shows who you really are. Stop with the performative activism bullshit and actually be about it.
She wasn't messing around with you.
Like India said, we are revolutionaries, so we have to show up to the revolution if we want to be a part of it. So I urge you all to be part of this movement,
revolution
be
will not
part
be
of this
televised
change,
either.
and be part of defunding SCPD. Thank you.
Why should she have to graduate in 2019 from high school and have to come give a speech
We can do better than that, y'all. Let's
about
get
being
mad with
scared?
another hand.
Think about that. Why would she have to just graduate and come give a speech about not dying?
Also, we would like to
And you think
uplift
that's
that
made
the
up?
lovely revolutionary Naiduweth is also going to be paneling on an ACLU webinar on education equity tonight at 6 p.m. So make sure to tune in. Next up, we have the amazing, the most gracious community organizer, Miss Kim Moore, the co-founder of SD Belfund. Go ahead, let's clap it up for her.
Look at all these women.
Hey, shout out to the
Power.
youth though.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
I'm here because of them. Okay, not because of me. I'm here because of them, because of their leadership, because of their organizing. Many adults are here today because of that. But really quick, I know I have 3 minutes. I just want to spend one. Can I get fuck Donald Trump?
Fuck Donald Trump!
It's a move.
Fuck that dude!
Can I get some music real quick? Can we turn up just for a second? Because I promise I'm not gonna be before y'all long because I wanna hear from the youth. I don't wanna talk. I don't wanna spend a lot of time talking. I wanna hear from the youth. If we can't play it now, that's okay. We can come back to it. That's okay. Okay, they gonna play it after. We gonna turn up for a little bit because this is not just us standing in solidarity with these youth and fighting for Black lives, but this is a celebration too, y'all, because the revolution is fucking coming. It's here. We are the closest we have ever been to abolition in our lifetime. This is the closest we have ever been. And it's because of people like them, the youth. There is not a single social movement that youth have not been a part of and have not led. We better know that.
My bad, I'm quiet, y'all.
And when they are leading, we better damn well follow their leadership. So really quick, I just want to say these few things and I'm gonna step away because I want to hear from them. A 2015 report by the African American Policy Forum and Columbia Law School's Center for Intersectionality and Social Policy found that Black boys are 3 times more likely and Black girls are 6 times more likely to be suspended than their white counterparts.
That's crazy.
And I want you to think and ask yourself what happens to Black and brown students when they are disciplined in schools and cops are in their schools. We have seen disgusting, inhumane videos of young Black girls and Black boys in kindergarten who threw tantrums and were handcuffed to fucking desks. That is disgusting. It is inhumane and it's dehumanizing and it has no place in any school in America.
Oh my God.
So when you hear these students calling for police to be defunded and for them to be removed from San Diego Unified School District, we better stand up and say, fuck yes. Because when they are in our schools, they are perpetuating the school to prison pipeline. We know that Black and brown students are criminalized and disciplined in schools far more than their white counterparts.
We all have an obligation, every adult here especially, to leverage our privilege to support these folks. If you're a teacher, you damn well better be talking to the principal. You better be talking to the school board. If you work for an organization that has money, you need to be asking them to stop writing those stupid ass Black Lives Matter statements and to put their fucking money where their mouth is and give it to these schools.
Oh my God.
The movement cannot sustain itself by itself. Okay, that takes people power and money. How do you think the ruling elite are still ruling? They have money and power. Well, we have people power, but we need some of y'all to come up off your coins. Some folks are more privileged, economically privileged here. And if you are that person, even if you're not, but you have access to those who are, you better damn well be asking for some money. Because let me tell you, those stupid statements, we didn't ask for all that. We did not ask for Black Lives Matter to be painted in these streets and to have police whooping our ass on every letter. Fuck those painted streets. We don't need mayors painting streets. We need policy that's going to reflect that Black Lives truly matter.
Come on now. Policy.
It is time out for the bullshit. It is time out for the performative allyship. Fucking ally. We need conspirators and accomplices. You're gonna be in this work or you're not. You're gonna put your body on the line for Black lives or you're not. If you're not, get the fuck out. They don't need you. They need accomplices.
Come on
not
now.
fucking black squares on social media. They need accomplices and co-conspirators. And we all need to be following their leadership. That's myself included. I'm gonna leave y'all with this because I believe this with my whole heart. The great Mary Hook said, the mandate for Black people is to avenge the suffering of our ancestors, to earn the respect of future generations. We have to earn their respect and to be transformed in service of the work. That is the mandate. That's why I'm here. That's why I organize. That's why I've always organized. I have a duty to avenge the suffering of my ancestors. Let me tell you, they went through fucking hell. But I'm here now, and I'm gonna ensure that no generation after me has to deal with this shit ever again. So we gonna turn up, but I wanna hear more from the youth, but we gonna turn up because this is a fucking celebration. Babylon's gonna fall, y'all. Babylon's gonna fall. These cops, they got to lose their fucking job. Our tax money is being used for them to brutalize us. Hell no. It's the end of that. Play that shit.
You know, they're not gonna like this part. They're not gonna like this part at all. Damn, imagine if you got his job right now. Oh, my nigga ain't even had a core ready.
Just when I thought it wasn't getting no sicker.
There we go.
Woke up one morning and heard this weird ass motherfucker talking outside his neck. Man, all my people, he always thought he was straight.
Good with the business.
Influential motherfucker when it came to the business. But now, since we know how you really feel, that's how we feel. Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Hey, fuck Donald Trump. I like white folk, but I don't like you. All the niggas in the hood wanna find you. Hey, okay. Okay, turn up. Hey. Okay. My guy got put on the spotlight. You might as well. Did too much. I had a drug pack cancer. Drug Donald Trump with that nigga cancer. This is my theme song right here. Oh, not in the middle of the song.
He got me
Obama way more.
Hey, Donald, everyone that follows you dead for sure reasons.
Okay. Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump. Hey, fuck Donald Trump. Hey, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Hey, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah. Damn, man, I will jump in the middle and start singing, but I gotta record this. I'm saying, niggas going broke. No, but thank you though. I tried to make an excuse. Promise. If you go, you probably get on coke. Alright, I am trying to go. Can you record me?
Go ahead, man.
Thank you, Queen. You're the best. I fuck with Mexicans. You're the fuck with Mexicans. I was in the middle of dancing. I need some sustenance if that's okay. Whatever you, you the best. I'll take some Doritos. That's it. I'll save some for everybody. Oh yeah, one of those. Oh yeah. Anything for some energy. Thank you. Hey, come on. I thought it was a joke. So, as you can see, it's a party, it's a celebration. It's a turn up. Fuck Donald Trump, pretty much. So if you fuck with Donald Trump, obviously you goofy as hell. My bad, y'all, I don't know what happened.
That was real powerful, y'all.
My shit's kind of disconnected. As you can see, we turned up.
Continue on with our rally and our speakers. We want to give a big shout out to our safety team and everyone who has donated funds and supplies to the movement. You are appreciated. Thank you.
Back in the way.
Miss Jim Moore said, if you about that, if you're about the end of white supremacy, if you're about the end of police, you need to come out them motherfucking pockets. Come out them pockets for this shit, okay? Thank you. Okay, so next up, we have former mayoral candidate, revolutionary leader, and community organizer, Tasha Williamson.
Okay. I got all these women speaking. I like this. This is what's up. Okay. Miss Tasha Wilson. Miss Tasha.
Sorry I'm late.
Miss Williamson.
You guys found out that there was a raid in Southeast. A young woman is being detained in the back of the squad car. So I want to tell you guys something, because every time we come here, we need to leave with something. When they show up, when one of theirs is in need, they show up by the hundreds. That's how we need to show up for ours. So right now, there is an attorney there. Totally changed their presence. Totally changed the police presence. There are people from Surge there, our allies. Totally changed their presence. They jumped in my face. They lied to the mom. It's all on Facebook. This is how they show up in our Black and brown, Pan Asian, indigenous communities, and asylum-seeking immigrant communities. That's how we need to show up, how we showed up today. Whether you are in school, at your home, at your workplace, on the street, getting pulled over by a police car, we need to stop and show up, because it changed the tune of the police. It changed the tune. I believe in defund police. I believe that the police need to be defunded, because there needs to be consequences for the behaviors of their rogue officers have not been held accountable for 150 years since they have been here.
150 years.
I believe that there needs to be consequences for the damage that they did not repair. Don't ask me to trust you and build relationships with you when you shoot at us when we're unarmed, when you come into our homes without search warrants, when you don't follow the same laws and rules that we have to follow, when your chiefs don't hold you accountable, your city council, your mayors, when the district attorney and city attorney support you.
Come on now.
We want to talk about pipelines. Rogue officers have pipelines to city attorney's office, DA's office, and so on. We want a database for those officers so that they can never have another career in law enforcement. We want to ensure that if there are laws like our Bill of Rights, that their Bill of Rights should not be stronger. Gut Tobar. Make sure you understand HR 7085 because it is going to avoid qualified immunity. HR 7085.
Listen to that.
It just got introduced June 4th, 2020 to the House of Representatives by Representative Amash. Justin is his first name. We need to heavily support him because there's 61 co-sponsors. That means 61 of our representatives back it. Because they understand that qualified immunity means that rogue officers get to damage us and have nothing done to them. We are going to sue them because we have the right to when they damage us wrongly. We should not have to sue cities and police departments. We should sue the very officers that did the damage too. We also need to understand that education, we have a number of schools all over this district where children are being graduated from 6th and 5th grade at a 3rd grade reading level. It is a shame. And they should be shamed. Because your school superintendent knows it. She gets the data reports. She should be fired. She should be fired. Not only are we going to defund the police, we want the firing of your superintendent, Cindy Martin. Her days are numbered. She's done. All the damage that she has done for the years that she has been here and those who preceded her, or were before her, I should say, is done. We want righteousness. We want people to follow the same laws, rules that are in education systems, police systems, criminal justice systems, and any other system that has failed all of us. You look around. People are upset that their buildings burned. And I am not supporting the burning of a building, but when you call murder, murder, then maybe I can say something about those buildings. But I don't care about property, I care about people's lives. Because nobody has stood up for Nicholas Bills, who was shot in the back while running away by a sheriff's deputy who was allowed to resign a month ago. You don't even know about him. They haven't even released the video for him, but they released the video for Leo Ibarra's murder in 24 hours. They haven't released the video of the woman that was shot and lost her baby by police, SDB police, at Market and Park in May 23rd to be exact. They haven't released her name nor her video. They killed her baby, and they didn't have to. So we are asking for accountability. Accountability is not the enemy. It is something that we are asking for as the right as a people.
Facts.
And I want you guys, youth, adults, elders, allies, whoever you are. I don't care what your socioeconomic status is, what your gender role is. I don't care. We are in this together, then we show up together. Whenever wrong is done to us, we're going to let them know and see all of us because it brings fear to them. Fear.
I got killing us fear.
In white America, you do things based on fear. You fear the loss of money. You fear the loss of property. You fear the loss of perception. You fear the loss of power. And that's how you show up when you are fearful. And we are saying we are tired of your fears.
Oh my God.
I'm not against people being people. What I am against is oppression. And when you show up, I'm gonna attack you. And I do it peacefully, but I'm gonna break you all the way down so you look like dirt. So when anytime somebody shows up that's racist, shut them down. Anytime that somebody shows up and is lawless, shut them down. Anytime somebody shows up and doesn't give a damn about IEPs and education, shut them down. Shut them down. You continue to show up like this. You continue to document stuff. You continue to ask for the things you ask, but you got to show up. And if you can vote, you gotta vote. Because these people that are in office have not represented us, and because of that, we have gotten to here. So we need to start electing people that will represent us. Make sure every time you have these from now on that you have a registration to vote, because everybody should vote. And not just register to vote, but be a juror. Because too many times in the courthouse, we see an all-white jury. We need to see all of us jury.
Now they're getting quiet.
A jury made up of American people and non-American people, because that's what America looks like, and that's what America was built on. And you need not forget that. I'm unapologetically a black woman, and I am extremely strong. I have had death threats on my life because of my stance, because what do? They fear. Just like they show up at our house, if a rogue officer, if a superintendent, because I showed up at her house too. If they are lawless and reckless and they disparage or disregard our children and our people, and I'm talking about our people, all of our people, I'ma show up at their house. Everybody's house can go up for sale. So if they don't want that, then they need to follow our demands, because as my shirt says, they are non-negotiable. There are no more negotiations to what we should have already had. Make sure you stand up, make sure you fight, don't back down. I know it's fearful sometimes. Stand your ground, be peaceful. Be peaceful. But they also need to know that we believe in self-defense. This is America. No one should be dragged. No one should be shot unarmed. No one should be treated in the manners that you have seen on video after video after video.
Every day.
So please understand the difference between peace and self-defense. They need to be afraid to harm us. That needs to be another fear that they have. And until they are, they will continue to do so. So we are not asking for anybody to hurt anybody, but we are asking for them to stop hurting us. Peace.
She just killed it. She just killed it. She don't even know that's my new auntie. She don't even know yet.
Okay, I'm gonna call a little bit of attention to the shirt that I'm wearing right now. This shirt said, "Women will save the world." And you know what I have to do? I agree with that. Edit that shit a little bit. Because I said, black women with a hard X will save the fucking world. Thank you. And that's what black women with a hard X fucking do. Okay?
Say that louder, India. You want to thank you again, Tasha Williams, for your wonderful and empowering words.
Yeah, she killed it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
So next up, we're gonna bring another one of our very own youth organizers. He is truly a force to be reckoned with, and this work is not new to him, okay? He has been advocating for youth the majority of his high school career, and so what we're gonna do is gonna bring up Omar right now, period.
How the fuck are we?
Yeah.
Thank you, Tatsi and India, for that really nice introduction. My favorite part about working with this amazing group of black women is that they always gas me up for no reason too. They're too nice. I would say sorry about my language, but one thing that they've all taught me is to be unapologetic. To be unapologetic about my skin, my presence, you know? Yes, sir! Should I say yes, ma'am? I'm so glad to be out here with everyone and to share the mic with, again, these amazing group of organizers. So yeah, my name's Omar Federico. I'm 16, my pronouns are he, him, his, and I go to Gompers Preparatory Academy. I've been organizing for a while now, since the beginning of 9th grade, mostly focusing on policing, the juvenile incarceration system, and local government. I've been working with a campaign with Mid-City Can's Youth Council, and I know some of y'all are out here today. They love to show up and show out, and we've been working on it for 2 years now. Centered around abolishing the current community review board on police practices,
just to get y'all
a
the
corrupt
update,
and useless system.
and we got all
For
the
those of y'all
equipment,
who
so
aren't
everything
familiar
good.
with the CRB, it's a system where someone's able to
Walter, we're still out
file
here.
a report on a police officer. You know,
police.
fuck that system. You know, I'm
Defund the
mad
police
at
and
that
school
system. That system's
My
shit.
guy giving a speech right now.
We got
I'm
police
gonna go back.
policing each other. We got friends looking after friends. This ain't a system. This is what our local government thought was right. Who elected these people? The white people elected these people. We didn't. It's time to change the system. You pull them out. Real quick.
So yeah, I got like 10% left, so
the board is controlled by the police department's allies.
I'm gonna have to bounce
Yes,
here
that's
soon.
right. Our government thought it was a good idea to have friends policing friends. And to replace it, the campaign has created a new independent board where the power lies within the community, within us. You know, the
Listen
board
to them.
doesn't look like us. It doesn't.
The board represents a
It
certain
doesn't,
people.
and I'm angry that it doesn't. We do have an action on July 7th. If y'all want to show up, you can go to Mid-City Can Youth Council. Sorry for plugging my other thing, but yeah. And it's been an uphill fight having to face city attorneys, unwilling council members, and the pigs. But it's taught me how important it is to advocate and create the change that happens, because you know damn well that these proud officials will do nothing. They ain't gonna do shit. You know, I was fortunate enough to go to a school free of any police officers, but during our team meetings, you know, our 5-hour Zoom calls, I heard horror stories, and they're all the same. They're not isolated incidents. They're a product of the,
These are
of
not
the corrupt
isolated
system.
incidents.
You know,
Look at my
schools
guy
love
here.
to push this idea that youth,
Guy
before
here.
anything else,
Young,
are
giving a
students
speech.
first. So tell me, how are
You
you
think you wanna
supposed
be giving a speech
students
in front of all
when
these
we're
people
being
right now?
criminalized by these very institutions
Do you think
that
you'd
were
rather
set
be
up for our
chilling?
wellness?
Think about that.
We claim these streets today. We're claiming these streets. We're claiming this area as ours today. And don't get me wrong, we're going to claim these institutions as ours again. We're taking it back. And we ain't not.
My bad, y'all. I had to disconnect. Q is on the way back. Tell them where we at.
CAN Youth Council, YOUTHCOUNCIL. Follow that. Thank you. Mid-City Can, MIDCITY CAN
All right, protest. I feel you.
Let's do another round of applause. A round of applause for Omar. Like he said, this journey has not been easy. We started this movement about 2 weeks ago now, and like you said, we've been on those Zooms for hours, up until midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning.
Look at all
So
these
this
people
did
here.
not go unplanned. We did all that we could to make this happen today.
Look at this plan. Organized.
Yes, period. White supremacy is working hard. You know who's working harder? Us. Period. Anyway, next we have
But protesters saying the right thing.
And magical
Water,
birth worker, and
schools,
community
education.
organizer, and Marshall Black Women San Diego organizer, and Black Lives Matter San Diego organizer, Naisha Green Washington.
Look at all these strong women.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Y'all tripping with this mic here. Thank you for that introduction, and give it up for the youth again. Like,
Yeah. Pay attention, man.
we would not be out here without them. So I'm thanking them again for offering me the space to speak, because I'm not a youth. I've been out of school for a while. So I'm gonna tell my story real quick. I've been out of school for a while, but I went to school during the time when Columbine happened, 9/11 happened. And during those times is when police started really coming into school districts out of the guise of safety to stop school shootings. Well, when has a police officer in this country stopped a school shooting yet? Thank you.
0.
So they were brought in to do that, and yet all I saw as a black student in the early 90s and 2000s is black and brown kids be constantly terrorized, surveilled, patted down, pushed into the school to prison pipeline. Including myself. I was a black kid. I was quiet, grew up in the suburbs. I had a red bubble jacket on because it was cold. I'm originally from New York. And as soon as I walked in, they patted me down because they thought I was a blood or a gang member. That shit is some bullshit. While I watched white kids sell crack, cocaine, crystal meth, spit at teachers, fight teachers, spit at the officers, spit at the security guards, fight security guards, every single fucking day in my high school. But I was the problem because I had a red bubble jacket on, because I was cold. Fuck that. So I have seen this in the early 90s and 2000s, and ain't shit changed with the scenery. Ain't shit changed with the scenery. This shit is still happening. So that same institution that came from slave patrol is now in our schools telling us to be
Listen
safe.
to these facts. Slave patrol, Google it. Google
our
slave
kids,
patrol.
our black and brown kids, surveilling them, patting them down, claiming that we have drugs, all that stuff. Like I said, I watched white kids with cocaine sniffing it on the cafeteria table, and nobody did anything. Nobody did anything. I went to high school with 9 black kids. We all got in-school suspension. We all got suspended. We almost all got expelled. Why? Because I needed to pee. I needed to go to the bathroom. Why am I being criminalized for trying to go to the restroom at 16 years old by teachers, getting patted down every day? That shit needs to stop, and that is what these students are asking for today, period. To not wanting to get extra credit. I'm an athlete. I'm a straight A student. I'm not doing anything. And regardless if I was not an athlete or a straight A student, it don't matter. I don't deserve to be surveilled, followed, or terrorized because of my skin color, period. Because we ain't doing respectability politics out here. We are not doing none of that. There is no perfect victim. There is no perfect victim. Leo was just recently killed, and we all want to say he pulled out a gun. So what? Because cops don't get to play executioner, period. They don't get to play executioner. They don't get to shoot guilty people. Same as in school, they do not get to throw a young black girl on the ground because she rolled her eyes. They don't get to throw a young black girl down the stairs because she mouthed off. She's a child. She's a child, period. And lastly, what I want to say is we cannot discuss defunding police from schools without discussing decolonizing the education system as a whole. Period.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You need to listen to that.
Of collusion with school police officers were my guidance counselors.
You thought Black Panther was just saying some shit?
I would amount to nothing. So San Diego Unified, they are asking you today, what are you doing to make sure the Ku Klux Klan member or a Proud Boy is not a teacher teaching my black and brown kids? It's not a guidance counselor teaching our kids, period. What are you doing to make sure your faculty is taking anti-racism training? And notice I didn't say implicit bias, because implicit bias is bullshit. It doesn't exist. It's not a real fucking thing, period.
Listen to that.
Implicit bias has been proven to not do anything for racial inequity, period. Read the statistics. So like I said, what are you going to do anti-racism training? That's it, no implicit bias. Because everything I've experienced up until this age here has not been because of implicit bias. It's been because overt
Yup,
racism.
it's an open.
Overt white supremacy.
It's an open.
So fuck your implicit bias. Last, like I said, we need decolonization of our school systems, period. You cannot defund without talking about the Karens and the Beckys who are out here Trump supporting and openers and protesting with guns, but they're in my schools teaching our kids.
Come on now.
You need to be fired. You need to go. You need to go. The jig is up, San Diego Unified. Gen Z is no longer interested in your tired excuses and your lip service about safety and equity. Move police officers from school now. Our youth's lives depend on it. That's it. Thank you.
Mic drop. Mic drop. Mic drop. Mic drop.
Let's give it up
I'm
for
done.
Aisha one more time.
Killing it. Killing it. Pay attention, man. These people ain't doing this for their health. This is not for fun. It's not for
Our
their
next
health.
speaker is another one of our own. This is truly an icon. Not only is she one of our organizers, but she is a true force in her community. Y'all please show a warm welcome to our girl, our sister, Jaslyn! What is that? Hold on. Can y'all hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay. These girls right here, they're not lying about them 5-hour Zoom calls. They're not lying. We be on that. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Hello. I'm Jasmine. Okay.
You gotta step up.
Yeah, that's good. Period. Okay. Hello. My name is Jasmine Bass. I am a senior at Mira Mesa High School. My pronouns are
This is a
she, her,
senior
her.
in high school.
And I'm going to talk to y'all today. Come on
Talking.
now.
Give it a speech.
All right, so I'm going to start off with my
Yeah,
notes.
senior
I'm
high
not
school.
gonna
Give it a speech
okay.
about
I might shed a couple tears. Bear with me. All right.
why do you need to do
Deprive
that.
thousands of kids
Think about
from
that.
getting a stable and supporting system at school by paying
Look at all
more
these
money
people
to
coming
keep
together.
unnecessary policing on campuses instead of giving them help in the classrooms. Not only do we want on-school policing defunded, but we want it completely off of our campuses. Because the amount of situations that have happened on campus that prove Black and brown students are targets by police, then white students is completely unacceptable. Stop the funding and get back to the classroom, because what's more important, having your police on school campuses or making sure your dang old students in class. It don't make no sense to me. It don't make absolutely no sense to me. Whew. As Black students, it's unsettling to me and my community, because I feel like if me and my homegirls can't be safe at school, where the hell can we be safe at? Not even Bella Noche, y'all. Not even Bella Noche. Come on, get into it.
My bad, she giving a speech.
Jesus. It don't make no sense that we have to tolerate being discriminated, being stopped before we go to class. Coming into a classroom, Black and brown students is already like, did I do something? Are you coming for me? Are you kidding me? It don't
Think
make
about that.
absolutely any sense. I had to ask some students at my high school, how does it feel whenever a security guard or a police officer walks in the classroom? You know what they said? I know I didn't do anything wrong, but I feel like they're coming for me. It don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense.
Think about
It
that.
makes absolutely no sense. How is it possible that we take up most of the expulsions, suspensions, in-school suspension, but you want to deprive us from the education that we deserve? But you want to make sure Paul Bart got his place in the office, but I can't even meet with my counselor. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Understand. Okay. We are already fighting for our
my
lives
bad.
in
Could I
the
talk to you when y'all
streets
done
and refuse to fight in the place where it's supposed to be home, away from home. Because that's what y'all tell us school is supposed to be. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. It don't make no sense. Like, we come into classrooms ready to learn, but we're not even learning about our history. We come into classrooms to make connections with teachers, but half of y'all don't even want to talk to us. We come in the classroom to get contact with Black and Indigenous and Mexican and people of color teachers, but it's not happening. I'm sorry, but it's not sitting right with me that a white teacher is teaching me about the enslavement that my ancestors went through. It don't make no sense. It makes absolutely no sense at this point. You have to laugh about it and being angry. Because I'm sorry, I don't mean to call y'all out, but each one of y'all white allies here today, y'all know about y'all history. Y'all is learning about the system, but they don't want to tell y'all about slavery. They don't want to tell you about the cruelty of cuss words.